In its most recent update, Fortnite has made some major changes, namely, primarily, the fact that it has altered the game mode to remove its most iconic feature, building. For a temporary amount of time, building is no longer a thing in Fortnite. In its place, some implemented features for increased mobility like tactical sprinting and wall jumping have been very well received by the community, to the point at which a lot of people are calling for this to, at the very least, continue to be a permanent game mode to put alongside traditional building when inevitably that comes back in a few days after this brief test run. Some of the biggest names in the business, including some dedicated Fortnite content creators, are very, very happy about this and really believe that it could be not just a very positive change for Fortnite in general, but potentially the thing necessary to allow an already massive game to continue pulling away players from its competitors like Apex and Warzone. So without further ado, let's take a look at what folks have been saying a few days now into this new era we have of Fortnite. As the title states, some of the biggest names in the game have been loving the new Fortnite, and droves of players from casual to pro seem to agree. Courage, Myth, and more have been very vocal about how fun and refreshing it is to see the game in this new light. Tfue mirroring what so many are saying, that Fortnite without building should be made permanent. Even Dr. Disrespect, who has had some negative interest in the game in the past, called it actually fun. One more content creator I want to highlight is cypherpk, not only because he, like Tfue, was so well known for Fortnite gameplay, but because he brings up an excellent point regarding how many BR fans who could enjoy Fortnite but just don't vibe with the building, especially at high levels where players will get shot once, turn into a spinning top, and reconstruct the Taj Mahal in 2 seconds, will now have a reason to pull away from competitors like I mentioned at the beginning of the video.
This is like a new game, like they're releasing a new Fortnite. If they pull off this like 9-day test and it goes well, and they have this tactical sprint, over shield, wall climbing mechanic, there can be a version of Fortnite or a game mode where it is this kind of Fortnite. That would make Fortnite so playable for everybody who quit in chapter 1 because they fell behind in builds and didn't want to go into creative and like grind building.
Overall, with reception this warm, it seems like Epic has managed not only to touch on a solid idea, but to execute it well enough to garner a lot of positive attention. Keeping in mind that more tweaks are very possible and almost inevitable, as this is of course a test run period, and the added mechanics already put in seem to be doing a great job helping the game appear fluid and fun, there's not much doubt that we'll be seeing more of this buildless future for Fortnite in the future. Although it's hard to imagine it fully replacing the traditional way of play in the eyes of many who see it as a core part of the game's identity. That being said, you've heard from the pros, and now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment down below with your thoughts on the new Fortnite. How are you liking the new scene, the new movement mechanics, the lack of building? Are you honestly disappointed? Do you have any complaints about the current system, whether it's in regards to just how it's executed, or you maybe don't like building it being gone entirely? And do you feel like we will get to see this as a permanent feature in the future, or possibly even replacing the primary Fortnite we know and love? I really have my doubts, and most people do, but there seems to be a very, very strong chance we'll be seeing more of this in some way in the future. Once again, let me know down below, and I will let you know as soon as there is more news in the wonderful world of esports. But until then, folks, that's all I've got for you. So thank you for joining once again, and as always, have yourselves a good one.